Speech, language and communication is fundamental to everything that we do in life.
It allows people to communicate messages and communicate their feelings and their wants and their needs.
We use gesture as part of that communication.
Speaking to friends, communicating on the telephone, understanding instructions. You need speech and language for all of those things, and children in particular need speech and language.
If a child has speech and language difficulties, they're likely to have difficulties then with learning to read and with understanding what's going on in the classroom.
Every day at school, as they're growing up, even when they're at home with their parents, they need to be able to communicate and understand each other.
And if they don't have those language skills, then they're going to have difficulties learning and communicating.
And that impacts not only in their time at school, but also in after school and their life outcomes as well.
So speech and language is very important in getting our message across from one person to the other.
There are lots of different things that parents might notice. Quite a lot of parents automatically notice speech sounds.
They might see that their children not saying any single words or saying any sentences.
They might have difficulties expressing themselves, so they might only be using single words, or they might not be using any words at all.
Or isn't using gestures and pointing.
Or they might have difficulty understanding what their child is saying, particularly with longer words.
Or the fact is they might have difficulties with socialising, so they might be very much isolated from other children, not have the social interaction skills of other children of the same age. In Hackney, for children under 5, we have talk-in walk-ins, which are drop-in sessions for parents to bring children along.
And they don't need to fill out any forms for that. They can just go straight to a talk-in walk-in. All the details for that are on our website, so all the dates and times.
These happen all over the borough, and they're drop-in sessions. So you can bring your child along, and a speech and language therapist will be able to talk to you, look at your child and let you know if there's anything to be worried about, and if there is, what you can do to help and what we can do next. If your child attends a primary or secondary school in Hackney, you could talk to the special needs coordinator at your child's school. Every school in Hackney has a linked speech and language therapist who will be able to help your child.
If your child speaks another language, that's a fantastic thing that they're developing in their language and communication skills.
It's really important as a parent that you talk to your child in a language that you feel most comfortable with, so that you're giving your child a brilliant language model with lots of vocabulary.
They'll be exposed to English at school, but actually where else will they learn their home language? They can only learn that at home from you.
It's an absolute benefit for your child to develop in both English and your home language.
And research shows that children who have developed a rich first language can go on to learn English much more easily.
Being bilingual is a super skill to have, so encourage your child in your home language as well as in English.
If you have a look here on the website, if you look on the parents section, you'll be able to get more advice on speech and language development and also how to access different parts of our service.
Parents are really important in helping a child's speech, language and communication, especially early on. So it's really important that as a parent you talk to your child, play with your child, and it doesn't have to be in special times or in special places. Just talk to them and play with them all throughout the day and through daily life.
There are lots of different things that parents can do. On our website there are lots of fantastic activities that they can have a go with their child.
If your child does have speech and language needs, getting involved in what's happening at school and in the speech and language therapy sessions is a really valuable way, because actually a speech and language therapist working alone can't do it alone. They really need support from you at home as well.
We love when parents get involved in the activities, and that's the best way really to help their child, and obviously carrying that through at home is a fantastic thing to do as well.
There's also lots of ideas available on this website for what you can do at home and how to help your child. So have a look through the website at the fact sheets and the information.